Hey Eric, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thanks for taking some time to meet with me today. I know you're busy, so we'll only take a few minutes here. But what I wanted to do is just quickly learn more about you and your company and how you're currently managing commissions within your organization. So if you could tell me a little bit about what you guys do and how what your process is for running commissions right now.
Okay. Yeah. So we're a music licensing company. So we sell music to independent studios and ad agencies, and um, and then generate revenue through licensing deals like that.
Awesome. How long you been doing that?
The company's been going for 3 years. I've been doing it well before that, but I started my own company 3 years ago.
Nice, nice. That sounds awesome. So, what's been your go-to-market strategy in regards to your sales team?
Um, Social media is the primary. So research on social media um, is where we find semi-warm leads, and then introductions through there. It's not any spam. It's messaging one by one, and then offering them some sort of free trial, and complimenting them on their videography and stuff like that. And then if they're interested, we give them a free trial.
Gotcha. So, with your sales team, I think in the LinkedIn message you mentioned you have 10 sales reps. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Gotcha. And with their commissions, how are you currently managing their commissions? What
Excel
system do you
spreadsheet.
Excel
Yeah, we
spreadsheet?
just kind of basic.
And that's pretty typical. So, and what if we could solve, typically most organizations when they're using Excel, there's a lot of manual processes. They're prone to errors.
Mhm.
Does that sound kind of similar to what you're experiencing with your team?
Yeah, it's kind of yeah. If we don't have the correct data, then we get in trouble, and I mean, it's just kind of annoying to figure that out.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And now you mentioned that you're generating a lot of warm leads. What CRM do you guys currently use to manage your database?
Salesforce.
Salesforce? Awesome. And if there was a system that could automate that process to cut down on errors, is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, depending on cost, definitely.
Gotcha. Now, I know I reached out to you kind of out of the blue, and this wasn't something that you're really looking for initially. But I mean, cost aside, if we were able to solve the problems that you had, I mean, is there anything else that would keep you in the way from purchasing a
No,
commission automation platform?
no, I can't think of any.
Gotcha. So, you know, with what you said, we that's what exactly what we do is we automate those processes. We can definitely make it easier on you and your team. And I am curious how many hours a month does it usually take you guys to manage commissions?
I personally don't do it, but I don't. That's a hard question. How many hours a month you ask? Is that what you
Yeah, I
asked?
mean, some organizations it takes them, there's a few days. I've talked to some organizations where it's a few weeks just for
Mhm.
complications. Typically with an organization of your size, it's anywhere from, 5 hours to a few days to run commissions.
Yeah, I'd have to ask our person who's in charge of that, but I imagine it's a solid day or so of work. Like,
Gotcha.
at the end, yeah.
Gotcha. And like I was mentioning before, that's pretty typical. So, I mean, if we could solve the issues of the errors and automate those manual processes and cut down the time it takes, does that sound does that sound kind of like the ideal situation for you? What you'd be
Yeah, I mean,
doing?
if we could free up the day of our bookkeeper to, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. So, yeah, Eric, appreciate your time. And like I said, I think we can definitely help you out. What I'd like to do is send over some pricing to you. And if the pricing looks good, let's go ahead and schedule a kickoff call. Does that sound good to you?
Perfect. Yeah, sounds
All
great.
right. Sounds good. Thanks for your time.
Okay, thanks for